mighty interesting pistol around. Against the Glocks, 3 players unarmored. Flashbangs go, but at the T side are going to be dodging quite a few of those to find Zipix immediately on the side. Aragorn himself as well. Doubles down off the first. Nades. Decent damage, no kill though. The first one, from what I can tell, didn't really do too much either. There's a third for Aragorn now, definitely showing up here in the pistol round at PR with one of his own. Pinch again, see where that takes you. But nonetheless, this round has started off again. Zipix, 1 kill for him, 1 of the defense only. The last couple of plays that we have. Try to take this one back. Now left to Patti with the deagle through the smoke, having found the first. That's a good start. And Kristou, Mac 10 snuck into the side. They have an idea what the matter is. In that smoke, coming out in plenty of time. They can't afford to play this one slow. Let the smoke fade, more damage tagged in. Bomb yet to be planted. Weirdly enough, they've still not gone for it. But it seems like they'll be giving it a try. See what happens in this one, but three. How does the 3 take go? Thanks. Plenty of it. Both diffuser on miss. Ooh, a kit on a MistR, but not anymore. He's not alive, so Zipix. Well, he's going to be out of this one unless he immediately picks up that diffuser, but not going to be able to get that kit. Might get rough. Taking the long way around instead. Might actually mid Icarus on his way back. Needs to have his gun out for the duel. They both do. Zipix has the fire rate. Icarus has the angle, has the advantage to go back towards the B site instead. Cat and the mouse chase begins. Can catch him on the stairs, they both know it. Opting to go a little bit quiet, thinking about it both. Real scared of the options. Headshot angle, Zipix, 9 health here. From the looks of things. Opening things up again now. A little bit more to go off with the C side of the... Oh, try to get this opening to decide how this round is going. You just keep the game going normally. No matter the situation. No matter the situation. Hold on, though, because yes, this is looking a little rough for a moment. But then again, it's only a moment. The CC side are going to be a little bit of a tough position at the moment. So, moment's over. Or that idea usually will do the trick. But now the mollies are being thrown against the CT side here, so even if that time is low, they will be playing for the post plant on that T side to try to set up as well. Here's the flashbang that you usually do throw, or should throw. If you aren't, go ahead, copy that lineup. T side, hoping this will now work out in their favor. They've got that smoke, I said, they've got a couple flashbangs. They can stick the defuse with Zipix onto it as well, but damage, plenty of it done. Now, MistR needs to cover as much as he can, but Zipix down to assess the end of the round is here, 7-1. If we ever ought to get there. Or when we ought to get there, really. Oh, this one starts off well. Zipix not 1 but 2. Takes the advantage towards that CT side. Exactly something, or some kind of a play they need as well. Now comes the hard part to finish off the round here, but okay, it seems to be going well with Kristou towards ramp. Sniping away and Zipix delivering yet another one. We might finally start seeing something working out for the CT side. A second round on the cards, on the horizon at least. Patiently wasting much of that CT side, because I said, right, retake. Probably going to be a crucial part of this, and so far they have been already, or at least in the sense that the CT side haven't been able to complete any. But they are getting another round here on the board. rafaxF try and save us up in a real bad position. Won't be able to do so. They even know he's here. But so we'll see if rafaxF is awake, or more likely, bro, if he manages to fall off peacefully. Oh no, he doesn't. Instead, taking the duel, finding 1 and 2. rafaxF scored as well with the AWP. Puts this round into a pretty damn interesting position with the bomb in control of the CT side. It has to be regained with the use of the flashbang. Shoulder peaks coming out. Icarus, the last man standing with a flank from the Zipix, or at least the potential of one now. Something to be worried about as well. Add that all with the fact that there's 30 seconds left. This is looking like a fourth one, too close at least. And now the second phase of the round begins. The last 1 minute we still have. Spotted through the gap of yellow. Kristou gets tagged and bagged. Now continue up towards A. They need to be aware of this. They have no mollies, but they seem like they are at least thinking of this as a possibility as well. Kristou swings one, or Patti, MistR, excuse me. SHR instead will find a 2. Little bros peeking out at the last man standing. The clutch minister. One as a Zipix wants to get these key players. First man already though, taking it off. What does this come down to? Seemingly a fast B plane. Through mid. They've got 2 plays to worry about and 3 weapons. Dualies will end up what, a 2, not a 3rd. Instead it's Kristou's trade. They still got a next matter here as well. Nope. Everyone seems to be falling towards the CCs here. Aragorn and Icarus, the crossfire to try and shut down the last couple of players as well is pretty damn. Considering no bomb plans, you would imagine they try instead. At least a couple of off-cutter pistols, and that. That's made it into the AK. Beautiful. Goes. What this is going to be getting up to 15 seconds now. A molly, an aid, any of that towards the default position would have been fantastic. It doesn't seem like too much from that is going to be happening. Instead, they'll be having to trade it out instead. 2v2 remains in this one. The C side. If they can hold on to this one. If they can get one thing on this CT or second half now. rafaxF taps it, bro. Starts spraying up in position and a quick shot as well to connect. If he gets around that corner, I think it's round on map 1. Really impressed with how they've been playing here. Truly. Playing a fantastic game. Through and through. You can't take any of that away from them. SHR, him and rafaxF fisting each other a little bit, while Zipix is hoping to make the clutch play toward the other side of the map. It's not happening. It's a completely different sort of map, and results-wise as well. Not that great for the CT side of GTZ Bulls, or the side for that matter as well. Firing up a pistol. We've got action, we've got confidence from the T side and the CTs, though that is misplaced, it seems. Now, chasing down out of water into short, and they want to get PR out of this round and send him to the ER. This side as well, Icarus. Know how to fight. This is just the T side saying we'll hunt you down, but we spot 2. No, we're going back. Kill hungry on the A side. aragornN is going to be able to. Ooh, actually, no. He's going to pass him up completely. So, MistR instead gets a free kill to Icarus, now causing issues, and last man is Aragorn. Spotting pretty damn quick. Has a flash as a 15 seconds. Spotting them, walking it back. Aragorn's confirmed this. His teammates receive the attention. They've got one kill. All they need is to drop that bomb, not even. And the round is over. Just came down to panic at the CT side, getting 1 and 2 kills. Now, they have rafaxF offering them up a chance to get that entry towards A. They've still got one to one to decide to stop this though. SHR counted by time, only good for one though. One planted barely in time. Exactly, speaking of those last 2 rounds, because of them, I don't know how I feel about taking it this slow. Thing is how those rounds did play out. I feel like we might see, or needs to see something a little bit faster. Thankfully, Patti will make up for that in some sense, in the way that he does get that first opening kill. Work with a couple of trades back as well in the meantime, but Zipix opening up the B side with the bro along with them. Path has been created. rafaxF, no! Lines up for collateral. He's the round all by himself at this spot as well. By time we fought. 40 seconds remaining. Grouping up like this towards the B side should do well. Zipix catches the legs of Icarus. But trade does come back. Molotov extremely well placed. Good time on that with an SHR now. Has played headed his way. The shadow gives away, but Zipix doesn't swing, or Patti doesn't swing fully. The C side. Trying to make something out of this one still. What can he do enough to lock down to this round as well? Oh, rafaxF, well, yeah, that's it. Zipix. Clutch MistR, not in a 1vx, but it still has both plays right in front of him. That's one. Now we're going to have to worry about his back as well at the same time. Should mean this is completely and utterly just lost to the ages, but smoke deployed. He can try this one. 5 seconds keep you spam the smoke. There you go. MistR still should mean this is going to be the round completed as well. But our fighter found 1 out of his little play as well, but now defense needs to stand and can't do so in the first player. Because this is literally just destroyed in his little duel as well. But now, what the side towards MistR. You've got 2 CTs to try and hold on to this. What do they do well for the first both players that were trying to exit? PR. Public relations, including middle finger towards that T side. Covering his teammates, so a team player for sure. What 5 seconds, T side. Where are they going with this now? Watch out for rafaxF though. Oh, might line him up if he wants to, but nope. As one, that's two. Call it around. That's 10-5. Won't be able to. Just that it's going to be real damn difficult. Nope. Potentially keep that in mind as we head towards this pistol. It's a fast play towards the B side. Good flashbangs as Kristou is completely negated from doing anything in his position as well. Let's see what this round does develop into being, or into becoming as well. For now, comes down to the CT aggression. MP9, good at close ranges, but the AK will do twice the damage. Well, twice better at least. There goes another one. Call it another one. Khaled on the server. He's got CTs out. They are making rotations to match this, so this actually could end up being a little interesting. Mac 10 gets sent out to spots no one at the site except the rotation. Now the questions begin. Galildo spots one, and the Mac 10 will find another. Hello. Trouble in paradise. Bomb lost in the middle of the site. 40 seconds. And the CT side, man advantage, though. Only pistols still for now. You know, one man on the truck somewhere, but this trigger discipline for the USP bro finds one. Second, trying to find it. In the meantime, Patti, if he wants to, can make a run for a weapon as well, but no, instead, backing away. Try to find these individual duels, these one by one, or one for one. Only down. Has to try and plant it with this one. He's making it instead to make that second place enough to completely put them there, despite shocking it with the pistol round. Weaponry is still there, utility is not. One flashbang they had, it doesn't affect Zipix, and now they get closer and closer to try and inch towards the site. Got trades, got a couple of kills, and rafaxF, who is holding back that CT side of a Kristou. AWP 1 versus 2 to try to close out this round. Coming down to the first. Trying to find something from this now. Where's that commitment? What do they want to do about this one? They still got 50 seconds. They found one in the meantime. Hello, says the Mac 10 hour gone. Nearly caught by surprise as well. Look at that. USBs, they find one. I'm not expecting that much from this round. On the CT side, but I wouldn't be shocked. Looking at the situation, 20 seconds left. Bomb at the top of connector. You got Zipix there to maybe deal a little bit of damage. Keep an eye on the kill feed. Zipix finds the bomb. Out of this round, I think it's just like that, gone again. 10 seconds to find two. It ain't happening. You know where Zipix is, but where's that second about? He's nowhere near. Again, Astralis talent do it with the USPs. Here, B side as well, and Zipix defending to find it first. Molly dropped, completely stops them from going unless they were to go through that smoke or Molotov. Redeployed. Nades behind that T's out of GTZ. They're being denied. This is Astralis talent saying we want this one. USPs are paying off and in mass dividends as well. rafaxF 1v4 impact has been found throughout the game, but this is too much of a task, surely. Knocking the first flashback as a respawn swings damage, not back just yet. Here. Start off the first Zipix. Nade pretty decent. Flash as well. Not one, but two. CT side, let them get toward that bomb site. Damage though, getting something in, but that's when the CT side decided to step up again. Bro finding a couple they did have. Wondering what that next play would be. Couple more to go here, but the CT side look to try to make use of this last round with the advantage they have. Smoke deployed. Shoot all over the bomb plant unless the spray goes through the smoke. Which, well, not through the smoke, but Icarus left to try and get a little bit too close to the sun. That's what he's done as Astralis talent to do finish map number 2 as well. Not a huge surprise, but we do end up going towards that third map. It's a bit of a classic known around the sea. We gotta guess. Here. Ooh, okay. Quick trades, east side. Done with this first. Opposition headed their way, and, well, not even the first. Seemingly all of it. Doesn't interest them too much. As we go for the retake here on the CT side to figure out what they're going to be capable of doing. Try to come back into this one. Zipix tap it away. Smoke does exist. No kit might be an issue, but we'll see. That does force the first man out of CT. Bro picks it up on the first. Quick fly. Taps the ball. Nope, not even tap it. Stick it. Oz Zipix into smoke. Here comes the knife, but that could be enough. And I think it is. Bro says enough is enough. He'll back away. Round to make the difference? Let's see. Plenty of players headed into this top mid stack now. Flashbangs need to be on point. They're not. A little bit too short. Bomb dropped as well in the CT as they had that M4. Make use of it immediately as well. And, well, they still don't realize bro is here as well. We'll be backing away, playing it a little bit safer from now on out. CT's still in this round. We move on, yes again. Deep nade, real deep nade. Hello! PR! Or bro, excuse me, all for now. Still wondering towards the B side. This one way might work out, but in most cases, expected it to play the one way here close by. And MistR's A1S. Good for one, but his teammate still stands. Although I say that, it immediately goes right back to napping. Doing this. Do a quick old logic situation. 10 seconds. Bomb does go down. Give it a second or two. There you go. Now, here comes the question. What's the aragornN made of? Have to. 4 GTZ in some of the rounds they ended up losing it. Nonetheless, here. Nice little tap away. The C side, they got SHR and they got Icarus. They still have a play to worry about in pit as well. They know the setup, they know where both T plays are. So this one is going to be done. It's kind of Icarus. Nice little shots, but again, a little bit too close to the sun as he gets taken down while trades are there. More or less the CT's mistake. Going out a little bit too wide, thinking they would have been safer. Now in CT. Bro is expecting to play a top of orange yes and will tap away. Out of that, but how do you want to try this? They've got the A flank coming in, but SHR is playing this really, really slow. Now as well, finally starts making a little bit of noise. CT is still trying to get in toward the side. Now is Zipix aware? Does he hear the steps? He should be. But he's not turning around, so it's making me think. Not his day, not his time. Last man standing, bro, to try and walk out of this one. Oof. Not rushing, they know they've got all this util to work with. Sometimes people, it seems maybe you get a little hasty about how they try to take this, but oh, flash, bro, look at him. Gets one, but there's a trade for PR at least, so that still is something for the CT side or T side. Oh, Shadow inching closer, but SHR, the man who gets the kill from balcony, gets that one. No, not the second, instead, hello. Zipnix finding impact. You would make it just one. Hello, rafaxF still planting this in the close corner. That is when it came to map number 1. Map 2 as well had a couple of real key rounds. They still get something more. Flash, beautiful. Quick trade though. There's 2-3 players playing anti-flash. Not letting them have their way. Instead, here you go, MistR. Only one teammate, thankfully, here again. They had. How much are they really gotta do? How much are they gotta change? Seemingly a little bit here. Taking their talents, top mid instead of smokes, flashbangs, and the entry found. Oh, whoa, make that another entry. So, bro and Patti feels to be delivered. They leave one matter looking towards A, rest all the way towards that B side now. Patti now awaits. Wanting to find his own round, or own win into this round. Just Kristou. Smoke long, flashbang, molly comes porch. This seems to be the basic plan the T-side have. When it comes down, comes to taking mid control here. And I'm alright with it. Pretty basic, but it can work and it will work. Or more or less, it does work. At least so far. Now maybe the CT side do changed up a little bit in their next round around. Oh. Bro, spotted Icarus will find him. A dangerous round. But it's, of course, one that, again, will be working. Should be working. Although, hello, Mr. Open Hat. Going for them. Last couple of rounds, like I said, mid really has been where they've been taking their talents at the start of each round. Although, okay, so they can take the mid, but they can also leave mid. Kristou will do so as he evicts them. Here, again, another V-pop. Boy down at CT side. They're playing passive setup, ready for this. Seems like you might be started to, or they might be started to catch on to these plays a little bit here. So what is the CT side gotta do about the retake? They've got the man advantage, they got the util, but they don't have the entry. That's Icarus instead. Wanting to keep them at bay, but here they come. There are a lot of nuances to Counter-Strike here. Entries found. Patti looks for another. Ooh, completely through the smoke. Hello. Give another one over to the C side. They gotta try and see what this now gives. 3v3 to end of half again. B side yet again, but no, they are pulling away from this. rafaxF wins one ball, but the A side has been taken. The last matter they know he is toward the B side as well. Kristou is playing this from CT. But the bomb, it will begin with a bit of a B take coming out for this Astralis side. Banana will be completely taken over. You can't stop it. You can't do anything about it. Smokes mollies. They are pulling back though, so this is a very interesting round for this T side, I will say. We'll just look at it, but nonetheless, a couple of kills back and forth. Bomb making its way down towards T spawning yet again, but now spotted. Site taken, they know it as well. They've got their player making sure. Coming down to this 2v2. Bomb yet to cross is a problem. Vipix can help out with his teammate here as well, and they do find the first over the two they need. Icarus a little bit farther back, but he's making his way through CT nonetheless now. Needs these kills. This is a round that they're basically asking to win here. Begging. How they do so, the answer is no. They gotta be needing every single one that they can get. Good start to this as well, with Bro now fighting the entry. Bro is still looking to try and continue back a little bit as well. Or Bro found us the entry, excuse me. But forcing back the CT side, and now 4v4, long control, under question. PR needs to try and nail a couple, but he can't get even one. This is a very fast-paced play from the T side coming out. Pulls it down, aragornN through the smoke as well, trying to find out what he can as he's trying to stop this attack from actually finishing toward the side. Kristou will find one, and that's aragornN in the flank. Here we are. Find out what this one can do. Good stuff with the pistols. Now, an AK to work with on that CT side, and extremely, extremely important. You can't understate how important that is going to be. Nonetheless, we've been up still. Headed in together. The B side of Wage. There is that AK made use of immediately as well. And potentially a couple more. If this were to be the round that a GTC would win, it would be definitely calm from Overpass, taking 2 pistol rounds. Beautiful ecos. And eventually the map win off of that as well on Astralis' side. But 3v5, we are headed towards that A B site. You can see, what can they do? Bro gets both immediately as well. Lock down those CTs, lock their rotations away. Yeah, I'm gonna need more than. You also need to watch that banana flank quickly, and that's what they're trying to do. Flashbang is good. Hello, comes the CT side, and they are. Hold on, this is incredibly fast. Up mid, CT side, they were playing a little bit passive, but I would have thought they got a little bit more out of that still to stop that T side from getting anywhere, but it doesn't happen at this time. So instead, we are playing to stop that retake instead. They got a chance with the T side of trying to get MistR instead. One weave 3 with the AK. Either way, slow, steady. Finally, making it a play out of this route as well here towards as long as MistR. Plays a little bit of a look through the smoke at his teammates to take it away tension. He can have the lurk on the CT here. That should be Icarus immediately going down as well. Now loads the position of Moto as well. There's Moto, mid of it, there's one, site, there's another one, having found both. What is this one going to be coming up to? 14 on the board, deep nades towards Banana, or at least Molly's. Wondering if Patti's going to get flashed through or not. No! Needs no flash. Apparently, MistR as well with a lot of his own. Rage going to the back and forth, playing this real... Ooh, real scary. Hello. Say hello to a nade. You don't actually. Getting caught by his teammates. A thing, but it doesn't matter. And she's found a B-side. Taking a bomb, making its way a little bit later. D-side. Trying to make something still out of this round. Out. Plays coming in. T-side. Wondering if they should be committing to any early plays. No, but the CTs, hello, goodbye. 1-2 trade. Last few on the CT side, trying a bit of a defense here. 5-7 on the side. Still looking to tap away. Another one on the balcony. Health is low. There's a chance. This is the final play gets to. They are towards that A side, CT side. They've got a couple players basically. This should be a very solid hold. All in all, there shouldn't really be a way back into though. MistR, that one kill towards B might draw away the AWP that allows for the long play to happen. And I say it should be a solid hold. Now the questions start to fold. Another kill toward a short of the CT side. They are about to be in a 1v4. This is done. This is over. AWP out. rafax's last man standing. Say hello to Bro to finish it off, and this one is over.